Friday Night Flies.
Friday Night Flies.
Scotty Holmes.
Scotty Holmes. And
Take it away.
Big Bad Brad and Boulder. And Marco is here tonight visiting with us, tying us another nice pattern, a leech. And I think Scotty's going to tie one more fly. He has to tie tonight for someone he met at the trade show. But I'm tying basically the same version of the fly that I've already tied, which was a soft hackle fly. But I've added a sexy red bead and a whole bunch of Friday Night Flies additions. And it's definitely more of an attractive fly now in the sense that it's not very nymph-like. It's taken away from some of the qualities, but they're still there. You know, it still has a pheasant tail, still has the nice nymphy body and the very mottled hackle on there.
You want me to take it down so we can at least see what you're talking about?
Sure. Well,
there it is. There it is.
Yeah. So basically, again, like I tied this fly, and I'm tying it in the same basic method, but I've added the red to it, and it's got a red tail, little tag on the end. It's got. I've finished it off, and as I was saying last time when I was doing this, you could have finished with a red thread, but never did. So
that's beautiful.
We were using this on the lake the other day, and we were getting lots of bites on it on the original version. So I'm figuring, you know what?
Spice it up a little bit.
Let's spice it up a bit. Let's throw a little bit of rock and roll to the fly, and as a friend of ours would say, and let's get it done. I'm gonna take it out of the vise. We'll get started.
So question for you. I'm thinking of starting a PDF fly tying
okay
that we can sell.
So we got that on there.
Now my dilemma is, do we do it?
We're gonna get our thread started,
or just the picture and recipe, so that we still drive traffic to the videos, and they'd be lined up with the videos. So we'll do all the flies that we cover.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tie in our rib.
To which you're the step-by-step one. I did one. It's a lot of work.
Oh, fuck! You have no idea how much time I put in that. It's. But I mean, to have it so that you can.
And I'm keeping in the red vein here. On my other one there, on my other fly, I didn't have the red glitter thread. I bought some from Brad, so
these woolly buggers that I was
I'm gonna put red glitter thread on this one. I used
it looks really good, and I know
like a peacock version on that one that I showed you. And where's our pheasant tail? So we're gonna grab our pheasant tail, and we only want maybe 4 or 5 fibers.
Paid.
Line the tips up.
But product is already there for free right now, right?
Yeah, but some people like having a book, right? Yeah. It's still on their computer. It's not in their hands.
Yeah. And I want it to be about 3/4 of the length of the hook.
So that you do
shank of the hook.
Doesn't cost anything.
Yeah. So that's what I was wondering. You do do step by step.
Make sure you keep it on top.
It's the recipe book, and then if they want to see the step by step, then they can go on to Friday Night Flies and watch the video, so that the two kind of go together.
Yeah, that way, and then maybe a little bit of content as to how you would fish it. That's another big one. So that's your
so the picture, the thing.
So well, right there. You can take it. You could take it further if you wanted. I prefer to have it a little bit more straight shot of the tail rather than hooking around on the tail. And then we're gonna take our spiky squirrel, SLF, my favorite dubbing, and we're going to dub in our body.
The video, you know, it's like, how do I do it so that they kind of complement each other? And it turned out really good. Like I did one fly with the step by step, and take a picture, write all the stuff. I was like, shit, this is gonna take a long time.
I know one guy.
Oh, yeah, I knew a guy.
And again, remember, you got to put that bead over there, so you don't want to build your body too much that
for snowboarding. I'm like,
you're gonna lose the space you need.
It wasn't the actual like. It was,
I think the last one
it was all the mental thing. They did one about.
Didn't leave myself quite enough space.
He was making 10 grand. Selling them off at $10. And he's like, yeah, I put it on 10 years ago, and it's still there. It never disappeared. And
right now, I'm just working on getting a nice little bit of a taper to my body, so that I got
So I think that would be kind of cool to have the Friday night flies.
And making sure I got enough dubbing as well. There.
Well, you see him.
Can someone pass me a whip finish tool, please?
You need a whip finishing for Grumble.
There's one in my box.
Because you know, even though everything's free, I still buy books all the time.
It's nice to have
Thanks.
a copy.
Okay,
of what you're
so
It's just different way of looking things up. You know, like you can get, you know, like 20 different leak patterns on there.
I just bumped the camera.
Yeah, just 2 seconds.
It's
There.
okay.
Freeze frame. It's settled down.
stopped.
Okay, that's
You're
good.
That's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Don't
Okay.
touch that again.
And now we're gonna wrap our rib up.
Well, it was an eye opener for you guys. I think the show there, that was an eye opener.
So yeah, we'll start making, even with these flies, instead of a cork board, I want to start putting them in boxes and do boxes. And then once we get a box that's full of one category, like lake flies or nymphs or streamers, and then we take a picture of it, post it up on the Friday Night Flies webpage and sell it.
Mine pretty cool.
Get rid of the thread, and then we're gonna tie this off.
Because yeah, like at the show, I sold like almost
Yeah, cut our thread.
$400 worth of flies.
Just like that. Like, couldn't even
I
try.
couldn't even keep up. I was sitting there like trying like fucking mad. I was doing orders as people were coming, people were buying boxes. Like,
I'm just gonna rough it up a little bit. Get rid of any of the fibers there.
Yeah, you gotta make that thing spiky, buddy.
Spiky, get it spiked out, right?
That's right.
so instead of all these just going on a cork board and getting kind of picked through, we put them in boxes, and these are our dry fly ones.
Something
And if we
happened
get a
there.
box that's full of all nymphs or all lake patterns or all river patterns, and we can just put it
Okay.
online and sell it and put it back and get a Friday Night Flies. You know, that can go for our beer every Friday or buying us hooks and shit.
And then I'm gonna tie in a little bit of squirrel
Yeah, I need to come in and sit with you and actually get some
on
numbers
thread just to
on
give the
because
feather a little bit of something to adhere to rather than just the.
I was selling them. Well, it depends. I wasn't doing too many singles. I was doing like intruder styled streamers, $5 each. But I was selling.
And then we're gonna take our feather and we're gonna strip it.
$50. Sold a box of 30 for $80. It all depends on what kind of fly it was. I was doing like leeches, like your leech, four of them for $10. I just was sticking them in the business cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 colors. It's not a lot of money to be made, but then out of it, I just did a custom order. Right? Yeah.
And then we're gonna
But
tie
I
in
just did
our
a custom
hackle.
order of that leech or that bugger that I just did tonight. I just one of the guys at the show emailed me and he ordered 12. $3 a pop. You don't get a lot for doing the singles. It's the box. Okay, having a assorted fly box.
Okay, then we're gonna spin our feather. And as Sean Mooney said, you don't need many turns.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. For all the ones that we're already making, like you know, we always have one left over.
And I really like this stuff because of the mottled effect. I'm down to that on this package. This feather is probably
Like in the store.
on the verge of being too big.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, well, I like
Oh, I just tied them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like last year I tied 280 flies for guiding. It would be nice to be able to have some, but once it starts, you don't even have time. You know, like I need to spend the winter and make that.
But
Like
then
that was always the plan, was to like have boxes and
I know this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, for the guiding ones, I'm definitely buying them now because they just lose them. I don't care if the hook straightens out or whatever.
It's amazing how quick that fly comes together. That was a quick tie. Okay.
But yeah, the idea was to have a whole bunch of boxes that I could sell out of the truck. I think, yeah, you like the flies you had. But you definitely need to spend all winter doing it.
That's a nice contrast with the red thread on the head there, man. That makes a big difference. Definitely completes it.
Yeah, so there you go.
It's like a lady when she puts on lipstick, man. Especially the fire red stuff. Like you can
Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't really thought of it. I was tying up more of the ones with the gold beads and with silver beads in black and in gold. And
you got a strand hanging off the back there still. I was just tied in there. That's a beauty, man. That's a good fly.
okay, well, I'll get it out. There you go.
Perfect.
Oh, there it is. There, yeah.
Okay, bud, let's go up top and we'll sign her out. There you go.
Okay, well, Scotty Holmes, Friday Night Flies, tying up another recipe for the weekend. We're one of these days we're gonna come in. We're gonna have our chef's hats, and we'll tie up some real recipes in some real hats, and you'll love that. I think Scotty the Boulder is gonna tie up one more fly. Yeah, you know, give this a try. Tell us what you think. Tell it, you know, if you're super successful with it. You know, I haven't fished it with the red bead yet, but you put a red bead on something, or you put an orange bead on something, and sometimes I just feel like it's like everything else is just there
to complement it.
To complement, yeah. What am I doing? I'm fishing a red bead.
Yeah.
I'm fishing an orange bead. You know,
Yeah.
but it's a really simple fly. Takes no time to tie. They look great in the water, and I think they, you know, just that.
That's the thing. I mean,
yeah.
At F&F, man, we believe in hot spots. I believe in UV, and there's a reason we believe in it, man, because this stuff works.
Yeah, it does. You know, it's and you know this the soft hackle flowing over top of that bead does a trick. Yeah,
it's gonna come to life.
It's gonna come to life. Okay,
Tie it
well,
up, man. That's a killer pattern.
Killer deadly pattern, Brad.
That's right.
Killer deadly. So Friday Night Flies, Scotty Holmes. Until next time.